Petco Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Colin Ray will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, the last 3 outings are any indication. He's throwing the ball really well. You look at the ERA, it's under 2. So he's very stingy, not giving up much right now. He's in a nice groove.
Here's Leonis Martin. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for Arizona, center fielder, Leonis Martin.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Harold, this Padres team, as they take the field here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
No.
And he misses with it, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. There to gather it in is Worth for the first out of the inning. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, this is a very aggressive club. They steal a lot of bases. They're not at the top of the league, but, man, they're right there. They're not far behind. They will run at every opportunity they get to try to force mistakes.
Standing in, David Peralta. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ball one.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Matt, you know, Dixon's interesting. I've seen a lot of pitchers complain because he's a hitter's umpire. He's really tight on the corners. You got to basically put the ball in the middle of the plate to get that call. Pitchers can't stand it. Hitters love him.
Swinging a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit to first. Myers comes up with it. And a step on first himself for the out.
Batting third, first baseman number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Striding in, Paul Goldschmidt. And as the season nears an end, he currently leads the league in runs batted in. The pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Top of the first, just underway at Petco Park. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. but a foul ball. Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Robbie Ray is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's having an exceptional season. He's fun to watch, Matt. He's already got 19 wins. He's going for number 20 today. So you know he's going to be amped up and ready to go. But what a competitor. I'm looking forward to watching him perform.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Padres, center fielder, Manuel Margot.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, we're watching a team on a roll right now, but they're on a roll at the right time. They're starting to play well towards the end of the season here, and the postseason is coming. So you want to get on that roll and hit the postseason full stride.
Called a strike there. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Stepping into the box, Hunter Renfroe. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he's back standing. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martin is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think there's some real concern over the state of Will Myers right now. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run. And as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
Here's Will Myers. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Runner's back. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And the fans don't like this at all. Runners on first with one down. There goes the runner. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. Here's the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Now at the plate, Ryan Schimpf. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Throw over to first, just keeping him close. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He came out the gate smoking today. First inning, you're going to learn a lot about him. Right there, he gets that fastball, a little hop on the end, get a little swing and miss. Yeah, he's feeling good today.
0-1 count and the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw.
He's safe.
And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Jake Lamb standing in now. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title.
Lamb.
First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1 delivery. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back with the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Here's J.D. Martinez. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. He's set, and the pitch. This one's down to third. Solarte fields it cleanly, and on one pitch, he's retired.
All right, here's how the Pods line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Will Myers playing first base. Yes, first base. Now, I know he came up as an outfielder, but, man, has he become a pretty good defender at first base. I love his actions. I love how he moves, and he's pretty graceful over there.
Stepping into the box, Daniel Descalzo. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Lays off 1-0.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it. Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Solarte is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting seventh, shortstop, Ketel Marte.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. He's set. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. The 0-1 on its way. On the ground to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for Arizona. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in the switch hitter, Hervé Solarte. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. And the changeup is way low that time. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Set to deal on 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Martin on the move. He's there and records the first out.
All right, time for the Majestic defensive alignment for the D-backs. And down there at first base, Paul Goldschmidt. The thing I like about him, he catches everything. That's why he won a Gold Glove before. Throw it his direction. He's a big target. Stands about 6'4". He's wide. He'll make the play for you. He's a great guy to throw to, and he can also make the plays on his own.
Here's Jason Worth. He was hitless in the shutout last night. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box now, Hector Sanchez. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Chopped weakly to the left. Lamb is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Coming to the plate now, Oscar Hernandez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Oscar Hernandez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
That curveball just froze him. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze him.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a splitter is over for a cold 3rd strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Now batting, Robbie Ray. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken 1 swing.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out. So back-to-back strikeouts for him here to start the inning. And you can add on to his season total there as he currently checks in with the 4th highest total on the Friar Ball Club. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Leonis Martin. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. In there, 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Now to the plate, Chase Darno. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Chase Darno.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Peralta's under it. 1 down.
Batting 9th. Pitcher, Colin Ray.
Now at the plate, Colin Ray. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Standing in now, Manuel Margot. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Striding in once again, David Peralta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 6, David Peralta.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot's under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
0-1 count and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, Matt, that's the 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging about pretty good.
Ready for another chance? Jake Lamb. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. The tag from Darno, and they got him at second base.
Hey, not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Two-one pitch is a splitter swung on and missed. 2-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Into the box, J.D. Martinez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here it comes, 1-0. And he just misses with a curveball.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Strike called, 2-1.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Set. Here's the 3-1. Little chopper back to the mound. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are tied 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hunter Renfroe. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Hunter Renfroe.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Will Myers, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball line foul as that's in the seats over the Padre dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Digging in to try it again, Daniel Descalso. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Daniel Descalso.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Misses. Ball 2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So stepping in, Oscar Hernandez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Hit hard to short. And that's through for a hit.
Got the ground ball he was looking for right there. A hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
In now, Robbie Ray, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
First and second now, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Slice down the left side, but foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Ready with the 1-2. This is line to left. Worth is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Leonis Martin.
Here's Leonis Martin. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ball 1.
Well, that's an unusual pitch. He tried to sneak a backdoor cutter. You don't see it very often. He tried to sneak it in there. Almost got it, too.
In there, and it's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Schimpf scoops it up on to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Halfway home, still no score. Stepping up to the plate, Yonhervis Solarte. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
There's another swinging strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Line to the right side, and the Friars are into the hit column, and this will get to the wall over near the 322 sign, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, he must be living right, because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Here's Jason Worth, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
RBI base hit here in the 5th inning. That's the first one to bring a run home. We're seeing quite a pitcher's duel today.
Sanchez.
Settling in now, Hector Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A runner at first with no outs here. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
1 strike, the count.
And the pitch on 2-1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Standing in now, Chase Darno. He swings and grounds it to short. Descalzo on to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. 5 innings complete. The Padres on top, 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Peralta. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch on its way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
The number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Digging in and looking for more. Paul Goldschmidt. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And that one stayed up a little high.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
3-1. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, third baseman Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb standing in now. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Here it comes. In there, 1-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center. So a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now. And the Diamondbacks strike here to make it a 1-1 ball game.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did, and it's been incredible to watch. What a season.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Garno up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Diamondbacks come back to tie it on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the sixth. All even now at 1-1. Jose Pirela is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Jose Pirela.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Ready for another shot now. Hunter Renfroe. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line. A fair ball. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's Will Myers, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And he gets ahead 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Has a look. Now the pitch. To short, hit hard. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here at Petco Park. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Clayton Richard is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 3, Clayton Richard.
Digging in to try it again, Daniel Descalzo. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Daniel Descalzo.
Brendan Drury is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Comes in with an average of 265. 11 home runs and 51 runs batted in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Hard liner toward short, and this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2, and he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Yeah, and the go-ahead run stands at second base here to start their half of the 7th, and I tell you, when they've got an opportunity like this, you've got to take advantage of it, especially this late in the ball game. We'll see if they can get it done.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Into the box now, Ketel Marte. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a changeup over the outside corner. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Drury rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
And that'll bring up Oscar Hernandez.
Nope.
And he lays off there, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Margot. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Catcher, Robbie Ray.
Ready once again, Robbie Ray. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner will get back standing. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Center fielder number 12, Leonis Martin.
Ready for another chance? Leonis Martin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that misses for ball one.
1-0.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
2-0.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And Worth will put this one away with ease to retire the side. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. It is stretch time here at Petco Park. Diamondbacks lead this one 2-1. Brendan Drury will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 27, Brandon Drury.
Striding in once again, Ryan Schimpf. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
A cold strike on the inside corner.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Lamb charging in on it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Yangervis Solarte.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yangervis Solarte, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Takes this the other way to right. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Around first, digging for 2. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. First pitch on its way. Jason Worth stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
I think he wanted that pitch right there, but you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire too.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch lifted in the air out to right. Peralta is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Padres, catcher Hector Sanchez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Hector Sanchez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery, and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. D-backs lead it 2-1. Digging in once again, David Peralta. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
David Peralta.
A.J. Pollock is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 11, A.J. Pollock.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Comes into this one at 271. 14 homers, 53 RBIs. Grounded to short. Garno takes it in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
First baseman number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Stepping up now, Paul Goldschmidt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Margot moving in, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. And that misses, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Schimpf brings it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They lead it 2-1. A.J. Pollock will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Stepping up to the plate, Chase Darno. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The shortstop, Chase. Garneau.
Now here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Martinez on the move. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
24, Alex Dickerson.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the one-run lead.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll go to the bullpen
Arizona,
now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Yeah.
Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. 1-2, here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Martinez coming on, but he can't get to it. That's a one-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Your attention,
time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Quick check on that tying run at first. A dive, but he's back. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Throw to first, but he gets dirty and gets back to the bag. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. He'll try again, 1-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Martin will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He doubled his last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back easily. A 1-0 delivery. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
A runner on first with 2 away. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pollock going back on it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Padres leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Downtown San Diego shining bright as it always does. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Brandon Maurer enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Martinez is retired, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Stepping in, Brendan Drury. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
You can't help but feel good about yourself when you make a hitter look like that. That swing was heinous.
Here it comes on 0-2. Hit in the air to center field. Margot on his horse. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Ketel Marte.
Striding in, Ketel Marte. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Ready on 1-2. Line to the right side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this.
Your attention, please. Now
and a save
Arizona,
situation here, so on comes the right-hander Fernando Rodney. Here's Will Myers, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
First baseman, Will Myers.
And Rodney with the good fastball out of the pen. No balls and a strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And he lays off for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This is line to left. Martinez is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Shum, as he will look at a first-pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he misses again. 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, third baseman, Yangervis Solarte.
So digging in now, Yangervis Solarte. His past history with Fernando Rodney, hitless in 3 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason Worth.
Standing in, Jason Worth. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. From the stretch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Two out here and a runner at second. And this is swung on and missed, so the Padres find themselves down to their final strike here.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll put this one away to end it, and the Diamondbacks have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of a 4-game set. playing for the sweep tomorrow.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Arizona with a division best 102nd team win. Robbie Ray earns his 20th win to lead this pitching staff, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Fernando Rodney records the save, his 48th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.